She says, I am my husband's third wife, and I accept it to be so, but he does not support me or visit me. I discovered that he chats with women online. He treats his first two wives much better than me. I would like to divorce him. Please advise me to do what's right. And what are my rights? Many things together in one question. Being a third wife and accept it to be so, that's your choice. May Allah bless you. But we have to be very clear from the beginning, because the Prophet ﷺ said, الْمُؤْمِنُونَ عَلَى شُرُوطِهِمْ إِلَّا شَرْطًا أَحَلَّ حَرَامًا أَوْ حَرَّمَ حَلَالًا. In this hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, the believers must abide by the conditions and the terms that they take upon themselves, must be committed to the promises that they give and the covenants that they take upon themselves. So if somebody before marriage said, yeah, I'm married to another one, and I will give you 2 days a week, and you both agree to that, then he should stick to that and he should fulfill. If he doesn't, it is your right to ask him for a divorce. There's nothing in Islam that is said that the wife would give the husband a divorce. She will be given the right to ask for divorce or even file for divorce if she's being treated unjustly, if she's being mistreated, if the husband is not fulfilling her rights. Women in Islam do have rights exactly similar and equivalent to the rights of men. I mean husbands and wives. And this has been made clear in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ, which means that the wives do have similar rights to those which are due upon them towards their husbands. Bil-ma'ruf, on the basis of the customs, the kindness, what people are used to. So if you made some agreement in the beginning that he will support you with that much money monthly, as long as he's capable to do so, he should fulfill his commitment. He decided or he promised you to spend half of the time or 1/3 of the week, 2-3 days with you, he should do so. As the Prophet ﷺ was married, as you know, to several wives at once. At one point he had 9 wives, and that was only for the Prophet ﷺ. Every time he wanted to travel, he would draw lots, but he would spend each night with the wife who has her order, and he would not skip the order until his death ﷺ. When he was extremely sick prior to his death, his wives knew that he could not move. He was confined to bed. He could not move from one room to another, and they knew how much he loved Aisha radiyallahu anha, so they all agreed to give up on their rights. Basically, the Prophet ﷺ was confined to bed. So they said, yeah, we would like the Prophet ﷺ to be taken care of in your room. And they would come and go to visit the Prophet and check on him sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There is a difference between al-mayl al-qalbi, the heart tendency, and between the treatment. Al-mayl al-qalbi, love and compassion, is something that no one chooses nor controls. Sometimes you find yourself inclined more towards one of your children. You like him, you love him more than the rest of your children. Maybe because he's the youngest, maybe because he's the only boy and everybody else is girls, or the opposite, is the only girl and they are all boys. One of them is handicapped with Down syndrome or whatever. So naturally you develop more love to him. It is not in your control. But what's in your control is to treat them all fairly. They should be all treated the same. Same with the wives. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, it's a fact that وَلَن تَسْتَطِيعُوا أَن تَعْدِلُوا بَيْنَ النِّسَاءِ وَلَا حَرَصْتُمْ. It will be very hard to treat them all justly, but try your best. But very obvious injustice is haram. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, كَفَى بِالْمَرْءِ إِثْمًا أَن يُضَيِّعَ مَنْ يَعُولُ. It is sufficient as a sin, as a big sin, to waste the rights of those who are under your guardianship. And this wife is one of those who are under your guardianship. You should step up to your responsibility and take care of her. Otherwise, if he does not fulfill, and you try several times to reconciliate and consult elders, respected people in both families, and he's still insisting, then yes, obviously it is your right to ask him for a divorce or file for a divorce. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reconcile between you. As far as chatting with other women in outside marriage, a woman who's not lawful to you, a woman who does not have a relationship, a legal relationship with you, this is haram. Any unnecessary conversation should be avoided, because that definitely leads to the undesired relationship, the undesired end, which is you may end up with her in a khalwa or having a physical relationship outside marriage relationship, which is a major sin, of course. Alhamdulillah, you have 3 wives. What else do you want?